guys, it's Steph. Welcome back to Cantina. Please feel free to subscribe, hit that bell for more content, hit that like button, and share away here. We share away for a lot of Star Wars. I'm going to address Abigail Disney in this video, and you guys might actually be very interested in what I have to say, because a few truth bombs are dropped. Hey guys, welcome back to Cantina. It's Stephanie, your friendly neighborhood bar manager. I'm going to address this to Abigail Disney. Ma'am, I noticed that you were on Twitter talking about Bob Iger's compensation, and I'm an economic libertarian, so I really don't have a problem with the man making money. If the market can bear it, and profits are coming in, and he's been doing a good job, fine. I do have a problem with some of the decisions he's been making as far as Lucasfilm, and I feel like no one's actually out there in the community that has voting shares and a voice has actually called him to the carpet for it. The first thing is, why is Kathleen Kennedy still there? Let's look at the financials. First off, Disney is not selling merchandise. It's pretty obvious that the Skywalker saga ending, quote unquote, is more of a, we can't sell Rey, Finn, Poe, and Kylo Ren anymore, and we've got to rethink what we're doing. You think? They approached it the whole wrong way, and that's partly to blame. That's partial Kathleen Kennedy's fault. First off, she's a terrible leader. She's a horrible leader. She attacks the fans. She blames us for not liking their product. I don't like the product because it's garbage. All right. If you've been a fan for 40 years of Star Wars and you're used to something that is compelling, beautiful, spiritual, you love the stories. You love the way George Lucas's mind works. Follow all these things. I mean, you read books like this. Oh, one of her big lies is that women never wrote in the Star Wars Expanded Universe. Gee, who's this novelist? Martha Wells. Oh, all right. There's another female writer who wrote the Han Solo origin trilogy for the EU. A.C. Crispin. Her name is Alice or Anne. I can't remember. A lot of women wrote for the EU. Kathleen Kennedy acted like there were no women ever included in George's vision. So keeping her around is bad. Let me explain why. The fans don't like her. She's treating the fans like crap. She's allowed her employees, your Disney employees, because they actually kind of represent Disney too, treat the fans like crap. Let me give you an example. The guy who does the brand, he's like the brand representative. Pablo Hidalgo has been there I've been there for 19 years. And he's, on Twitter all the time. And for 6 years, he has bullied fans who don't like the product that they're selling. You know what? If we don't like it, we don't have to buy it. Okay? All right? Again, repeat after me. If the customer doesn't like what's being sold or given them or offered, they can choose something else. All right? Okay. That's what's wrong. The product is bad. The product is, when we're used to getting filet mignon and we get, pink goop, it's Star Wars has gone from something magnificent and unique to turned out like McDonald's turns out hamburgers. And that's bad. We don't like it, okay? All right? Why is Kathleen Kennedy still there? Because these bad decisions, I'm going to go real quick. Keeping her on was Iger's decision and Alan Horn's. That's on them. The lie that they can't find anybody to take over for her is on them too. Okay? I would do it in a heartbeat. I would do it in a heartbeat. Okay. And it wouldn't take nearly as much money as she does, trust me. And the brand would be saved, but hey, the IP would be saved. But hey, what does a fan know? Obviously a lot more about Star Wars than Kathleen Kennedy does. First mistake she made, throwing out all of Lucas's ideas, script treatments, artwork, everything that he had put together for his idea of the sequel trilogy. Second bad thing, firing Michael Arndt, who said he needed 18 months to 2 years to write a decent script for The Force Awakens. Only giving J.J. Abrams, who's mediocre at best, and a very tired Larry Kasdan 6 months to write a decent script. Now, yeah, you made a lot of money on The Force Awakens, but you want to know why? He was in it. That's why. No one didn't go to see that movie because Finn, Rey, Poe, or Kylo Ren. They went to see Han, Leia, and Luke, and we didn't get that at all. That's up to Jay. That's JJ's fault. Again, why is Kathleen Kennedy still there? Okay, another one of her bad decisions. Trashing the EU, wiping it clean. They took 40 years of novels, 40 years of stories, games, etc., flushed it down the toilet. Let me explain something. Solo, a Star Wars story, lost an estimated $200 million. Okay, and that's just looking at what we can find and doing the math ourselves on the internet. Other people are saying it lost close to more than $500 million. You mean you film a movie, you fire the directors when almost 90% of the movie's done filming, and then refilm all of it? Are you kidding me? All right? Bad decision making. Again, hiring Lord Miller was Kennedy's idea. Bad decision making. Firing them when the movie's almost done filming. Bad decision making. Let's talk about another bad decision concerning that movie. Alden Ehrenreich. If you can honestly get Harrison Ford as a young, lanky youth out of a guy that's 5'7" with a giant head who can't act as, I'm like, what'd you do, hire Fraser Crane's barista? He was awful. Again, bad decision making by Kathleen Kennedy. And I know how it happened. And that was BS. And I can tell you how it happened. Everybody knows it. So if you want to contact me, I am available anywhere to talk. All right. Why is Kathleen Kennedy still there? All right. We fans have been called racists. We're not. The Star Wars fandom is the most diverse group of people I have ever seen in my life. We are not white supremacists. A lot of us didn't vote for Donald Trump. A lot of us aren't crazy, fanatical, religious nuts. We just love Star Wars. We love what we knew. And the nasty, nasty way we have been bullied, sullied, lied about. The Kelly Marie Tran thing? That was a setup. Again, you go to Comic Artist Pro Secrets, go listen to the interview that Ethan Van Sciver does with Jason Ward. We have evidence that he was the one with his friends who put the racist stuff up on the Wikipedia thing and were the ones that were saying racist stuff. There's only one bit of evidence, and it all leads back to him. None of us were involved, okay? But we got the blame, all right? That is BS. We caught them, and they won't admit it, and they're still using it. BS, all right? I'm sick of it. I think we all are. So, what's wrong with Bob Iger making, was it $65 million? I'd like to make $65 million. This is what's wrong. Marvel is making a ton of money. Lucasfilm is not. The big lie that it paid for itself in 6 years is, for want of a better word, crap. That is gross box office. What is net? You know financials. What is net box office? About $1.3 to $2 billion. Lucasfilm is so far in the red, you can't see the bottom of the hole. It's dug for itself. Fire Kathleen Kennedy. Get rid of this flotsam and jetsam who A, don't want to be there, who treat the fans like garbage. I can give you tons of proof of Pablo Hidalgo, his wife, abusing fans. Brian Young, go on to EVS's videos and find his expose on Brian Young and his perverted ways. He goes into underage sex chats with little girls, shipping Kylo Ren, and do you really want that representing Disney? Aren't you guys a family brand? Do you honestly think I'd take my daughter to that? No. And I'll tell you something else. If my daughter was ever in a chat like that, and I found out there's a guy who's 38, 40 years old, oh, you bet the FBI would be all over it and all over Disney. All right? Because ultimately, he represents you. And what is the rule? What is done in my name reflects upon me. So what is done by Pablo Hidalgo, his wife, really anybody in the story group, why does the story group even exist? That's another bad decision. Why is Kathleen Kennedy still there? Anything that they've said to the fans, I have proof. There's tons of proof out there, and we have it all collected. We can show you, all right? You want all of it? We've got it. Why are they still there? You want to fix what's broken? Ask Bob Iger why Kathleen Kennedy, Pablo Hidalgo, Hidalgo's wife Chrissy, and the rest of these scabs are still working for Lucasfilm. That's on his watch. I don't care what the reason is. Because let me tell you something. You want the fans back? You better get rid of them. Because episode 9 is going to crash and burn into the molten hot lava of the Earth's crust. Okay? We're not coming back until we get an apology from Kathleen Kennedy as she leaves. Apology from Pablo Hidalgo and his creepy little wife as they leave. They can excuse us and say, they're being bullies. All we did was complain that your product sucked. Because it does. We weren't bullying anybody. We got bullied. We got ridiculed and mocked. I'm going to leave you with this. Go find out what the words insult means. I've been called a misogynist by these people. I'm a woman. All right? I've been called a racist. I don't even defend myself against that. It's not true by these people. All right? Anything they can to defend the undefensible. Also, why is Rian Johnson still part of Star Wars? He's part of to blame why this, the fan base is revolting. Do you know how bad The Last Jedi sucked? Do you honestly know? This is Steph. I'll see you all around the galaxy. Catch you in the cantina, guys. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed that video. Miss Disney, I am available to talk if you want to talk. Your tweets really inspired me to address this issue because someone has to do something. I'm too big of a Star Wars fan to let people who don't really care about it ruin it or want to use it for their political tools, and that's ultimately the biggest problem. Star Wars is timeless and it should remain timeless, and the people running it don't understand what George Lucas is trying to do. They don't understand the fan base, and they're ridiculing and mocking us and bullying us, and basically we're not going to come back until they're gone, until what's broken is fixed. And I've got a lot more to say on it if you'd like to talk. This is Steph signing out. Let's see you on the galaxy.